Franco Colapinto has signed a multi-year contract as a reserve driver for Alpine, and there are a number of implications with this announcement. First and foremost, what is the future for Jack Doohan? Franco Colapinto was a very high-value driver coming out of last season. Not only was he able to pick up for another driver in the middle of the season, he was able to perform very well in a car that is historically quite difficult to manage. But overall, Franco did a couple of things that are really important for a Formula One team. Number one, he brought sponsorship. Number two, he brought fans. And number three, he brought a large amount of skill. He also showed what we kind of refer to as a high ceiling, meaning that if he's already this good in these circumstances, in much more optimal circumstances, he should develop to an even higher level. All of that being said, his choice to sign a multi-year deal with Alpine is kind of surprising to me. It means in some capacity, he and his team believe this is the best option he has. Rather than looking for a drive in another series or fighting for a reserve driver seat in a higher up team, his decision to go with Alpine, a team that historically struggled last season, indicate to me that he and his team believe that this is his best option for him to get a full-time drive in Formula One quickly. And that means most likely that they believe Jack won't be able to prove himself quickly enough. The decision on Alpine's part is a can't-lose type of situation. They get a very strong driver with a lot of money behind him coming in as their reserve driver. They put their new driver under a lot of pressure to perform. And if both of these young drivers perform well, they're in a situation where they have options. The real question is going to be what happens if Jack does perform well. And what does Alpine view performing well as? Because ultimately, it feels like the standards that Jack is going to be held to are much higher. Overall, I think both Jack and Franco have a lot of potential. And this does set us up for a quiet battle very quickly at the start of the season.